everyone. I'm Larry Ridley.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And an alley to run. Space to maneuver at the 40. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. To throw now on first down. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. Well up over 100 yards, and one of those catches found his way into the end zone.
I do think he'll be hard-pressed to duplicate those numbers this week, though, because he's gotten their attention, so they will double him on every snap at a minimum. In some cases, they'll triple him.
Eluding the pressure right, and bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was true.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. And the Chargers coming out on the field now. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Now a second down throw for Rivers. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to him right away because they
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. And now out come the Giants. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think
looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And coming up later tonight in the NFL, we'll have the Chiefs heading down to Houston to take on the Texans. Texans. And then on Monday night, it'll be an NFC North battle. Vikings and Bears from Soldier Field.
Traditional rivals getting after it one more time. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Well, that catch just gives us another reason to praise Odell Beckham Jr. Off to an incredible start to his NFL career.
3 Pro Bowls, 3 straight Pro Bowls, obviously, and first Giant to do that in more than 50 years, Charles.
And how about the numbers that he's put up also? 1,300 or more yards and 10 or more touchdowns in each of those 3 seasons.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Now back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Space to run past the 20. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. They'll set up a throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And a loose football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounced right back on it, keeps possession. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a corner.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter. And from down in Miami, an update. Now they try the right side here. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Well, the Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. Ryan Tannehill with 1 touchdown pass thus far.
Encroachment defense.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Let's go!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Corey Legion able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll drop to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. They're going to try and throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie corner from Iowa, Desmond King. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The rookie picked off the rookie.
And guess what?
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. And the Giants ready to come out now. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Back to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. What a game this has been. It's tied, fourth quarter. Here we go. This defense trying to keep it a tie ball game. Now a play fake here on first down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Now Rivers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ray Armstrong. Leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the...
And this is going to be intercepted. Terrence Newman with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard. Possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth quarter lead. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He'll look to throw. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. He's got a man. It's Williams. That one goes for 24 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
He's back to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. Touchdown, L.A. Hunter Henry, his first touchdown on the year. NFL scoreboard there in the fourth quarter in Philadelphia. And an impressive display by the Eagles. They continue to pour it on, scoring again. Carson Wentz, 3 touchdown passes thus far. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 5 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on. Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that one. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Giants, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. These players are on the last year of their contract. Before we go any further, make sure to install your game plan for your upcoming matchup. Get ahead on your preparations for this week's game by setting up your game plan.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle to Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Will Fuller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play. And just
this offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Last week, several good performances in the NFC, but he was the conference's offensive player of the week, well over 100 yards.
And just the ability to make catches. You know, that gets underplayed sometimes because we're always looking for the move or the big run. But catch the football consistently, that racks up the yardage.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Dancing to his left. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now they try the right side here. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. They'll drop the throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, they were in the red zone, and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all, I thought, though. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with a lucky... So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And right now they're there saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Now back to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. That's to his running back, complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 35. Give him 18 on that one, and that'll be good for a Giants first.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a 1st down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pumped the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 31 yards there and a 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught by OBJ. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to Denver right after this. In just 2 minutes' time, don't forget we'll get you to Orlando for our halftime report. To bring it to you, who else but Larry Ridley?
Now that man knows his football. Go get him, Larry.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Von Miller coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. They'll set up to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants add on to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee. Get on out for the half.
Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I'm pretty sure the Giants saw big success for Sterling Shepard coming out of Oklahoma. They could see him in their offense working in the middle.
This is caught inside the 15. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. And now out come the Giants. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shaquille Barrett coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They're going to look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15. Rosas to add the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of down. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. Finding room inside the 40. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down. They'll look to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And the return goes up to his own 17. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Here we go. Ohio. Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Start of the drive here, fourth quarter, and this defense looking for a stop. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Green 39.
Keenum throwing once more. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Broncos on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Green 39. Green 39.
To the air again, Keenum. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats.
Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. To throw is Keenan. He hits West underneath. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. One last throw for Keenum. Now a desperation throw deep down into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to turn it around next week as they head down to Carson for a matchup with the LA Chargers.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Make sure your squad's ready to fire on all cylinders by prepping this week's game plan.